Hi everybody, Florida Trailblazer, exploring the history and wilderness of Florida. Today I'm out here enjoying this beautiful wilderness. Hiking near the Withlacoochee River. And this vast wilderness covers many areas, so many places to explore, go off the beaten path, seeing what I can discover along the way. One time there were many old and large cypress trees along this river throughout these swamps. During the logging era here, many of them were cut down and hauled to the nearby sawmill, which was one of the largest in the area at the time. The cypress wood's a very valuable wood, so that resource was sought after here in the Florida swamps for a very long time. Very interesting. You can see these watermarks on the surrounding trees, and that's how high the water levels in this area reach. The river rises up here. You can see across the way the marks on the cypress trees over there. Interesting cypress tree across the river back there. It's hollowed out, quite old, been there for a very long time. Go inside of that tree. It's truly incredible. Exploring through the woods here, you can see remains of this old pine tree. And this is interesting because it was once used in the turpentine industry here. You can see these V-shaped slash markings on these trees, known as cat face markings. And the workers would attach various collecting cups, most commonly the hurdy cup, to these trees and collect the sap and resin, which was used in the production of making turpentine. If you look closely, you can see these markings. Turpentine was once Florida's largest industry in the 1800s into the early 1900s. Had an array of uses and byproducts. It was a valuable resource here, and you can see a lot of traces from that era. See remains from another pine tree that was used. You can see the cat face markings. You can even see some of the nails still in this tree where the collecting cups were attached. Just imagine how different this forest must have looked back in those times during the turpentine operations. A lot more pine trees here, so a lot of them were cut down after they were utilized during the turpentine era. A lot of times the loggers would come in and take down the pine trees once the turpentine resources were used up in the area. Seeing more pine trees that were used in the turpentine industry. You can see the markings on this one. Some nails that remain. See remains of this tree here that was used in the turpentine industry. Look at the V-shaped markings here. Very interesting. You can see the nails attached on this tree. The hurdy cups would have been placed right here. See, this pine tree here still has a nail and a gutter attached. The sap would flow down through these gutters into the cups. Look right there, you can see part of the tree. That's just a stump. There's the V-shaped markings, some nails attached. Hiking towards the river, see the overgrown path here may have been used long ago. Just came out of the woods from this direction. Interesting seeing some limestone around the area, which indicates some of the history here. Many layers of history. You see, thousands of years ago, Native American Indians lived and hunted all along these areas. And in fact, they mined a lot of these limestone formations throughout the area to make tools and weapons. Seeing some limestone in these areas all around. And back there in the woods is a mound-like formation. How much of it has eroded away over the years, but you can see a lot of limestone throughout, and chances are a lot of this limestone was utilized by the natives in the area long ago. Could easily make tools and weapons from this material.